Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This is Wolf and I'm bringing you some more tech news. So if you're interested in content like this, why not leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment and tell me what you think of the video. All of that said, into it. First story for today, Google makes two-factor authentication the default. So if you don't know what two-factor authentication is, it's basically a security setting that can be enabled in any of your social media or email accounts, any account that you use on the internet, to verify if the person that actually owns this account is logging into it. And Google has enabled that by default. When you are logging into your personal account, you use your email address, your password, and the two-factor authentication is going to put it another step by sending you either a special code or a device that the account is already logged into can be used to verify your login on another device that you're trying to log into. You can also use authenticator apps that you have connected to your account to give you a code that is generated in a certain time frame and resets when that time is up. So you use that code whenever you're logging in from a different device, and it helps you to log in. This feature helps you to be more secure on the internet and not having your account easily hacked by uh, malicious people out there, because the net is vast and you don't know what people want with your information or want with your account. So, next, Qualcomm chip vulnerability found in millions of Google, Samsung, and LG phones. So, last year, cybersecurity researchers with Checkpoint notified Qualcomm about a security flaw, and it was patched in December 2020. So they were notified, and then they patched it, and now the information about this uh, interaction is reaching the internet. So checkpoints, Slava Macaviu published a blog post Thursday highlighting a security flaw in Qualcomm's mobile station modem interface that can be used to control the modem and dynamically patch it from the application process. An attacker can use such a vulnerability to inject malicious code into the modem from Android. This gives the attacker access to the user's call history and the MSS messages, as well as the ability to listen to user conversations, McAfee wrote. A hacker can exploit the vulnerability to unlock the SIM, thereby overcoming limitations of the service providers imposed on the mobile device. So this obviously was a major flaw, and I'm glad that it's patched. But with the ever evolving tech space, we're going to run up against things like this as people continue to do research. We are glad that it's actually a tech firm that actually deals in cybersecurity that researched this and reported it to Qualcomm to get it fixed quickly before someone out there with malicious intent wanting to take advantage of this vulnerability and cause some harm or steal information. Next, WhatsApp backtracks on its threat, won't deactivate accounts for not accepting new terms of service. So, in January, WhatsApp issued a new terms of service coupled with an ultimatum to delete or deactivate your account. So, first, after this ultimatum, persons uh, voice their discontent with it, and WhatsApp pushed back the date to February 8th, and then eventually to May 15th. And now they're saying that if you don't accept after May 15th, they are not going to deactivate your account or delete it. They're just going to continuously remind you to accept the new policy. So they're just going to be annoying about it, that they want your information until you say, I can't bother with this, or try to move to a new service, or just accept the policy to get it out of your way. Next, a little bit of gaming news. Warzone's May 7th patch notes, the CR Max has been nerfed. The Street Sweeper shotgun, the ground loot has been adjusted. That means it's either, it can be of two things. You're going to get it more often from loot boxes or find it in the Warzone world, or they make it that it's less likely to spawn as often as it used to. And this updates also comes with some bug fixes. Next, Epic Games is a game launcher and store that is trying to compete with the juggernaut, which is Steam and Valve. In this attempt, Epic Games spent at least $1 billion securing exclusives for their platforms as to pose a challenge to Steam. As they do so, they are giving away free games to catch the eyes of persons who are holding out and buying such games, and are waiting for the opportunity to acquire that game either at a reduced price or better yet free. So that is where persons who are paying attention can get a free game that they were looking out for from the Epic Game Store, and Epic in turn gains a new person on their platform to further their competition with Steam. But realistically speaking, I'm not sure if this plan of action will work out for them, because Steam is a veteran in the space and has a whole lot of mind share, and that is putting it lightly. So I wish them luck in their endeavor, but I'm not holding my breath with this one. Next, back to some tech news. Gigabyte launches Aorus Model S and Model X gaming desktops. So Gigabyte has taking notes from Tesla's notebook in their naming schemes, at least, because these gaming systems look nothing like cars. The Model S looks like an Xbox Series X console, and the Model X looks like a regular gaming desktop pre-built tower. Now, if they were to switch the letters around, you can see that they get the X from Xbox Series X, and you can make a more visual comparison and see how that fits together. But enough jokes about the name. These will be rocking either Intel 11 Gen CPUs or Ryzen 5000 CPUs, along with Nvidia or AMD's latest GPUs. That is the RTX 30 series or AMD's RX 600 series, 6000 series. Sorry about. They look fairly good, but these might be a good option at securing current gen technologies that is very scarce right now. And if you have the funds and see it as a viable option, you can go with one of these pre-builds to get the parts that you want because they're out of stock somewhere else. Some persons might even take it a step further just to buy the system to get one part that they want and then sell the rest on the second-hand market, which is not very advisable in the essence of like making back your money, because you can lose a lot of money taking this route. Next, Resident Evil Village is out and it's been benchmarked for PC. This article is basically an in-depth benchmarking and testing of this game. If you guys feel like checking it out, I'll have a link in the description. But what really got me to this article is that even with ray tracing on in this game, it performs better on AMD hardware compared to Nvidia hardware. I will leave you with that. Onto the final story. Speaking of Nvidia's upcoming entry-level GPU, the RTX entry-level RTX in GPU-Z database. So somebody submitted an anonymous publicity. The RTX 3050 Ti GPU to the graphics processor, no, to the GPU-Z validation database. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, words and words just give me some problems sometimes. You just not gonna have to see with me on that. So yeah, ultimately confirming the RTX 3050 series of GPUs will be using the GA107 graphics processor. Both the RTX 3050 Ti and 3050 non-Ti are based on the GPU that has not yet been even been seen or used by RTX 30 desktop series. This GPU will top at 2560 CUDA cores, which is almost the which is also to be the spec of the RTX 3050 Ti laptop GPU, judging from the leaks. So yes, guys, you can expect this to be coming in at 4 gigabytes of RAM. The GPU clock is 1222 megahertz. The boost clock is 1485 megahertz. The memory clock is 1500 megahertz. And that's it for the specs. You can take these with a grain of salt because it's not confirmed from the company as yet. This is just a leak from an anonymous source. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching the video. If you reach this far, leave a like, subscribe. That would be very much appreciated. And leave a comment telling me if you like the video or not. Or what was your favorite topic of this video. This has been Will. Thanks for watching. Peace out.